Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm just sitting doing some knitting. It's just after 4:30. I've had an early tea and that today because I'm going to bingo tonight, so I'm just sitting down doing some knitting before I go out at 6:30. Get a little bit of more of Janet's cardigan done. But I have been busy today. Few different things actually. I started doing my little things in the morning again since I finished that little bubble cardigan that I was doing, and I'll show you what I have been doing anyway. And I started probably about 10 o'clock this morning till lunchtime, and it's took me 2 hours to do this. It's a little 24-inch and it's you can see it's a mock rib. It's not a true rib. You can see on the other side it's like knit 3 and purl 1, knit 3 and purl 1. That's how I do it. And then you do all purl all the way across the back. That's why it's called a mock rib, because it's not a full rib. So it's a 24, but it actually measures, just flat leaving it like that, it measures 12.5, it measures 12 inches across the back. Well, for a 24 you would want it to measure 13, but because it's pulled in with it being it is very stretchy, it'll stretch out to probably about a 26 inch, probably no bother when it's finished. And I also done a garter raglan, doing the couple of stitch of garter stitch on each side of the raglan. This is my own pattern. I'm not using a pattern for this one. I'm working it out for myself. This is to go on my shop when it'll be a little boy's V-neck cardigan, this, and it's knitted with, I'll have a ball of it here. I don't know what I haven't used. This is the James C. Brett driftwood double knit. This is one of 2 balls that Sandra sent to me. It's 290 meters or 316 yards, and it's 100% anti-pilling acrylic and use 4mm needles, and it's lovely. That one's one I've got to use yet, but this is what I've got left. It's lovely and soft, and it's got a nice look to it. How I don't know what they do to make it anti-pilling, but the yarn itself, it's hard for you to tell in there, but it looks very nicely wound. Where that must be something to do with it makes it anti-pilling, I think. I don't know, but it feels lovely. It's nice and soft, and I wouldn't mind some of that for myself actually. I've been looking on the likes of Wool Warehouse, and Lovecraft hasn't got it, but this particular one, Wool Warehouse has, and I think theirs is about £3.25 a ball. So I particularly like this actual particular colour. I might get some of this for myself next time I order from there. But anyway, that's what I've been doing for that, and I've also started a tutorial for it on my other channel. I've shown exactly how I've done the back, how many stitches I've put on, how to do the shaping and everything, and I'll do a little bit more maybe before I put it up, because I'm not sure I'm going to put it up all in one video, the whole thing. So I'll have to do a little bit each time I knit a bit. I have to do a little video to show what I'm actually doing, but it depends on how long it goes on for, because if it goes on too long, people will not sit and watch it. They get bored. So, and it's either, if I can get it up in one go, I will, but it might be in 2 or 3 parts. But anyway, that's for another day, and I have wrote it down on, if anybody wants to just copy down what I've done on there, you can see that's the instructions so far. I'll hold it up for a little while so you can, anybody that might want to take a screenshot or just copy it down, pause the video, you can copy down what I've got written on there. I think that should be long enough for anybody that might want to have a look at it. And then I was doing something else. Me and my friend were going to bingo tonight, and the place we go to is called the Union Jack Club. And with it being the Queen's Jubilee in June, I thought I'll do 1 or 2 courses. So I've done one each for me and her. I've done it slightly different. I've done that one with a lot of red in the middle and a little bit of white and the blue. You know, the red, white and blue. And that one's just a little bit less in the middle, but a bit more white. And I might muck about with it and try different ways. Maybe he's doing just a little centre bit red, and then the first petal in white, and the next petal in blue, and the next one in red. And there's a little bit here before I do the wavy bit. Probably do that one in white and then the wavy bit in blue again. But I'll sort that out anyway. But I'm going to do some of these, and I'll probably be putting them up on my eBay shop. But these are all acrylic there. I'll not be charging where I charge for the probably about £5 for a set of 4 for where I charge for the I charge a lot more than that for the cotton ones because it's more expensive. But this is, I have 3 balls, just 3 balls of acrylic here. That's what I'm using for to do them. Yeah, these were just a trial. I'm going to see what my friend thinks. Give one to her and one for me, and just hope nobody in the club sees them and wants me to do some for them, because they'll just have to want. I haven't got enough time to do them for them, for other people as well. So that's that little bit, and I'm doing my getting on with Janet's cardigan while I'm just sitting here with nothing much else to do really, like. But it's not all that good a day today. Actually, it's looking like it's going to rain again. Actually, where have I put my phone? I'll check on the weather. If it's going to rain, I should go and get my car at the garage and I would stand outside because it's absolutely filthy. Oh, my premium bonds. I've just got a message. Sheila, you've just won. Oh, I'll have to have a check and see how much I've won. Where is it? There. I won £25 on my premium bonds. I went quite regular on my premium bonds, actually. I had to start drawing some of them out because if you have a little bit of money in the bank, you know, like a lot of us pensioners get our rent and our council tax paid, but you have a little bit of money in the bank, you don't get any help like that. You have to pay it out of what you have in the bank. And my money was starting to go down. It's because of me paying the rent and the council tax, and I had to draw some of my premium. What I had in my savings account has mostly gone. What I do have is just for bills and things, left for things and that like. So I was having to start to draw my premium bonds out, and I thought, oh, I'm probably never going to win again, but I've still won something. Oh yeah, you see, I go on my phone to check on something and something else catches my attention like that. That was like a thing that come up on the screen when I opened the phone up. I went on to check the weather. I'm going to check the weather now before I check something else and forget what I was going to check in the first place. I'll have to see what it says. No, there's no rain, but it's actually 15 degrees it says here, but it does not feel, it must be my house, it must be colder inside my house since I put this double glazing in our windows and all that. The inside of the house in the summer doesn't get as warm as it used to because the sun can't shine through those 2 panes of glass. Now it's rain tomorrow though. So that must be our heat wave, 15 degrees we must be getting here. That's what some call a heat wave. I don't call her a heat wave. Oh, I better check. I've got quite a few emails here of some of my subscribers. I better check some of them to see what they're asking me. I'll check on them after when I finish doing this video, because it probably I get long stories off some of my subscribers and send me emails, you know, and I have to take us quite a while to read some of them. I'll check my Instagram, see if there's anything on there, anybody's asking anything. No. I'll just close that up now and switch my phone off. And get on with a little bit knitting. So I might get a little bit knitting done when I come back from the club tonight. Depends. I did last week because I did get home a little bit sooner because there was no diversions on the, just a couple of little diversions, but they were just taking me up because I must have been working on a couple of the roundabouts under the bridges, and we had to go up the slip road over just around and back down the slip road on the other side, and I had to do that twice because I thought when I first had to go, I saw all the cones going up to the roundabout off the A1, and oh God, not another flaming diversion. It's going to take me ages to get home again, but it wasn't, and that was happened twice. So I'm hoping that's all it is, because they're only supposed to be working on the A1 until August, so they should be nearly finished by now, whatever they've got to do. But they've taken all the signs off on the bridges where, you know, where you're driving down and you can see in the bridges and it's telling you where you're going, like where mine it would say Morpeth and Newcastle and things like that. They've taken all those signs off, and I think maybe that's what they've got to replace on the bridges now, probably when that's all done. I think when I get to the last roundabout on my last leg home, where I have to take the next slip road off, there's no lights at all. It's always pitch black. I think they have to put those lights up yet. Those lights have to go up yet, because there's lights all down the rest of, you know, the rest of the roundabout as you come along, and then I come along to this little part after that roundabout onto the next slip road, and it just goes from lovely and bright to pitch black of a night time. So that'll be my night for tonight, and then I might get a little bit knitting done when I get home, with a bit of luck. Usually for about an hour before I go to bed. But it's usually about 10:30 by the time I get in and get settled down and sorted out my knitting and that. So that's my bit for now. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you and let you know what's going on next time. So bye for now.